Yo, so I had some questions for you guys involving the Hare Krishna. I'm sure you guys know of them. They're the guys with the shaved heads that sometimes you'll see on campus, sometimes you'll see them in downtown San Diego, beating drums, singing. Great guys, really great guys. They're about life, and who shouldn't be, they're awesome. Um, Anyway, so I recently found myself talking to one of them on campus, and and we got into a discussion about life and death, and we started talking about what exactly happens when you die. And he gave me this book, which is Beyond Illusion and Doubt, and it's pretty much has the whole beginners, Hare Krishna philosophies in it, as you can say. Uh, so So pretty much like the breakdown is that you don't have one life, but in fact you have multiple bodies that your soul continues to go into, and and each time your soul goes into a new body, you're more wiser, and you're able to deal with the world around you in a better light. So after talking about that, I started reading this book. And the recent issues with Virginia Tech kind of got me thinking, because this book says, I wrote it down here, this book says that there are three modes of nature, goodness, passion, and ignorance. And everyone in the material world is affected by these modes, and some are mostly affected by the goodness with a little bit of passion and ignorance. Some people are affected by the passion with a little bit of goodness and ignorance, and some, like the killer in Virginia, he's mostly affected by ignorance and then with a little bit of passion and goodness. Then you might ask yourself, like, why is one soul more apt to be ignorant than goodness or passion? And the answer is karma, as in regards to the book. The answer is karma, and what you've done in your past lives, what you've done in this life, affects you at the present. So, and I've been keeping in touch with this Hare Krishna guy, and he emailed me saying that he wanted to talk about it, and he said that he was one of those ignorance, where ignorance was taking up most of his life, and he got himself in trouble for it. But if his karma was bad, let's say that that is true and his karma was bad, how does he explain the people that got shot and killed? Is their karma bad? Did they deserve it if that's the case? Is that what he's saying? And part of me was thinking, no, there's got to be another kind of explanation for this. Because you can't really you can't say that all those innocent people just deserve to die because of their past life, because if karma did work, then what kind of lesson is being killed anyway? You don't really even get to become more wise. Like, I understand if you had a bad life, like say Hitler comes back as someone, like he's going to come back as like a cockroach or something, then, torture, I don't know, someone who gets tortured, I don't know, but something really bad. But if you get shot, really you didn't learn anything in this life if you were good the whole life. And then the next life, is it another bad life because you didn't get to live this whole life out bad? Anyway, so I emailed him that, and I thought he'd have a really good answer for me. And he said, I was hoping someone would ask this question, and I got pretty excited, and he said, no, Cho did not make the arrangements for their karma, because I asked, like, is Cho like the new god that can decide who dies and who dies from a karma, and he's deciding the karma. And he says, no, Cho did not make the arrangements for their karma. He was an instrument in their karma. Although we are hearing from the media what nice people that they were, this is him, this is not Hare Krishna, but this is a follower talking right now. And although we're hearing from the media what nice people they were, and I'm sure they were, but they must have done something in their past which gave them that result. So right now he's talking about that these innocent people kind of got what was coming to them. Hold your thought. Otherwise, there were 26,000 students on that campus. why did it only happen to those particular 32 students? And why were the other 19 just wounded? And some people were shot at and didn't get hit. And he's telling me pretty much that people died because they deserved it. So really, is there any bad in the world? You know, if Cho was doing what he was meant to do in this world, would that make it okay? You know, so I'm kind of confused here, as you can see. Like, if anyone can respond to this video in any way and kind of like, you know, answer my questions or even respond in a way where they agree with me in a way, like how this kind of doesn't make sense, feel free to, because I'm just trying to learn something here. And otherwise, I think these guys are great. Awesome. Read the book, you know? It's nothing but good stuff in here. Like, but other than that, it's just kind of weird.